Let me say something that might sound wrong at first. Some startups fail even when users love the product. Not because of the market, not because of competition, not because of demand. They fail because the company collapses from the inside. And if you're a founder, this is one of the most dangerous traps you can fall into, because you won't see it coming until it's already too late. From day one, founders are taught one mantra: obsess over users. Talk to users. Build for users. Ship for users. Listen to feedback. And to be clear, this advice is correct. User obsession creates growth. But what nobody tells you is this: you can do everything right externally and still be quietly rotting internally. I've seen this pattern over and over. Startups with real traction, paying customers, positive feedback, promising growth curves. But behind the scenes, roadmaps slip, releases slow down, teams burn out, ownership is fuzzy, decisions take forever. And the founder keeps pushing harder because, from the outside, things look fine. This is where internal problems become invisible, because success masks them. I've worked with founders who were incredibly proud of how customer-centric they were. They knew their users deeply. They shipped fast, at first, but internally, the company was held together with workarounds. People weren't sure who owned what. Processes lived in someone's head. Every exception became a new rule. Every temporary fix became permanent. And nobody wanted to slow down to fix it, because growth was happening. That's the trap. Here's the truth: most founders learn too late. User problems create growth. Internal problems determine survival. You can outgrow the market faster than you can outgrow bad systems. External success buys you time. Internal debt quietly spends it. And the scary part? Internal problems don't scream, they whisper. Internal problems look boring, which is why they get ignored. Unclear ownership, duplicated work, slow approvals, too many tools, decisions stuck at the top, meetings that exist just in case. None of these kill you today. They kill you later, when scale amplifies them. Here's a mental model that changes everything. Your startup has two customers. One is external, the people who pay you. The other is internal, the people who build the product. Most founders obsess over the first and unintentionally neglect the second. But if the internal customer has a bad experience, the external customer eventually feels it too. Future-proof companies treat internal systems like a product. They design how decisions are made, how work flows, how ownership is defined, how teams align without constant founder intervention. Because scaling a product without scaling the system behind it is how companies break. This is where lean-to-scale thinking comes in. Lean-to-scale isn't about moving slower. It's about removing internal drag before growth exposes it. It's about asking, what breaks if we double? Where do decisions bottleneck? What relies on one person's brain? What only works because people are overcompensating? Those answers tell you where your real risks are. If your product is improving, but execution feels heavier every month, if growth creates stress instead of leverage, if adding people makes things slower, not faster, you don't have a motivation problem, you have an internal systems problem. If this resonated, here's what I want you to do. Comment internal I'll share the exact checklist I use to diagnose internal breakdowns before they show up in your metrics. And if you want more content about building companies that don't just grow, but survive growth, subscribe. Because great products don't fail in the market. They fail when the system behind them collapses.